initializing. There we go.
3, 2, 1. Game start. Here we go, folks. Hey, we can hear some chants, some chants and some yells coming from the side of Texas A&M. TAMU in the blue, PUTR in the red. Both teams getting out of the gate relatively well, spending their gold very efficiently, and we can see some early shots coming across from Texas A&M. The standards meeting in the middle, both of the heroes hanging back.
Playing pretty reserved, not wanting to give up that first blood. We've seen that first blood be used very effectively to level up those robots, especially the double standard. Double standard will go to both level 2 on a first blood, provided both of the PUTR Alliance is alive whenever they take out one of the
A&M
TAMU
standard
robots.
projectiles just missing by a tiny segment here. And I believe the hero is taking shots at the sentry, and he lands one.
Looks like the RHIT Sentry is not able to traverse the rail as of this match.
That is going to be really tough for the PUTR collaboration. A&M's hero is deadly accurate.
490 health left.
Look at that. The standard on PUTR, number 3, down very low in health. Although, look at Texas A&M standard now, down to about half health, shoved off of the main objective by red standard 4. Great job from both sides. This initial engagement definitely going the way of Texas A&M, but PUTR doing a great job of using their standards to push the hero off that objective, keep them off their sentry.
And also applying really good pressure on the hero.
The hero taking long shots at that sentry.
The UT standard taking a little bit of fire from A&M standard.
The hero's getting pretty low from Texas A&M, but they've started spinning again, and the standard is here to back him up, but that hero is getting dangerously low from Texas A&M. I believe he is one hit, and they have 2 standards on the sides of PUTR, both at about, well, one at about a third health, the other at full.
UT
Unable to
standard
finish
3,
the kill.
very low health as well, but not without a fight of taking out some damage on blue standard 4.
That big
standard.
thunk on the camera, indicative of the hero sliding into home base where he will heal, and Texas A&M avoiding a death. I think both teams with invulnerable bases.
And everyone's still level 1 as well. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the match.
There's some damage coming from behind the barricade from PUTR. A great sneak. They've gotten some damage down onto the sentry. An incredibly close match. We are halfway through, and it is anyone's game at this point.
The UT standard is red standard 3, and the Purdue standard is red standard 4.
And there's
that
the
looks
first
like
blood.
UT
It goes
is going
across.
to fall.
Standard versus standard confrontation, and the excellent driver, I believe that's Elizabeth from Texas A&M, getting the kill and now dealing a significant amount of damage to the standard. Look, I mean to the sentry.
Sentry is offline on PUTR. That is going to leave the base vulnerable.
What a play from Elizabeth driving blue standard 4 there. Able to get the kill and then transition directly to the sentry while the hero was able to keep both of those standards from PUTR occupied.
Hero at half health, dropping down to a quarter. Getting quite dangerous as Purdue chases.
Let's see if Purdue really needs to finish this kill.
If Purdue is able to finish this kill, they will level their their standards are level 2 already. That would push into level 3.
But they're facing a level 3 standard on the side of Texas A&M, and that is a deadly force to be reckoned with.
UT having it back into the middle, and that's going to be UT getting knocked out.
She goes in 1v2, quickly makes it a 1v1, chases back to base.
Looks like it's going to keep chasing and applying pressure even in the respawn zone.
And now the hero from Texas A&M lining up the shots on the base. You can see at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen from their perspective.
Trying to hit these longer shots, trying to get some practice so that they're not having to be point blank right up next to it.
Not sure why they didn't take those shots. It looks like they have been harassed enough by the PUTR standards that they're going to have to leave that base health for another time.
Both teams spent a substantial amount of gold.
There we go. Texas A&M dealing some damage to the base here. The standard, really the MVP of the match here, the driver of the standard as well, of this match, won.
30 seconds left. It's going to be pretty hard for Purdue. They're going to have to take out the sentry and do damage to the base just to tie. And do
Level
more than
3
7
standard
projectiles.
from Texas A&M, able to again win a 1v2 confrontation. One level 3 seems to always beat 2 level 2s, Matt. That level advantage is massive.
That level 3 standard just in general is always going to be a force to be reckoned with. You just have so much more barrel heat. You have so much of everything that you choose to spec into. And that advantage is not to be ignored. Looks like Purdue is going
Another
to fall.
kill coming across with 3 seconds left. This match will go the way of Texas A&M. Congratulations, Ags.
Texas A&M taking the first round, but it is certainly not over yet. That is exactly how the time that
Says, way to go, Elizabeth and team. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, folks. All of the robots out so quickly. Similar strategy. It looks like this time the hero doing a little bit of scouting from A&M. We will get that epic initial clash of those standards. There we go.
A&M standard not effectively able to do a ton of damage.
Oh no, 1v2 does not work well at level 1. A&M is forced back by the PUTR collaboration, but dealing damage as they retreat, that's some good kiting right there.
Easy to see that the PUTR Alliance has indeed changed their strategy, as we've seen them do in the past successfully.
Yeah, Matt, I was all sorts of wrong. These teams have realized the value of First Blood, but instead of being really careful, they're going for it.
We're also seeing the spin to win being employed by the UT standard, red standard 3 in the middle, as they're holding the middle area that is a buff zone where that plus is.
Yep.
Interesting to see what's happening on the side of Texas A&M right now.
I don't think the sentry from Texas A&M is moving.
I think you are right. I think it is actually disconnected, putting the PUTR Alliance in
Oh
the
my
lead.
goodness, PUTR is ahead. The refs are talking. This match may have an issue. We'll see. But for right now, with the information we know for sure, PUTR is in a commanding lead, and we're having some scary deja vu for the A&M team. This is exactly what happened against Virginia Tech. Their sentry went down, and then PUTR said, 2v2, we take it to the bank.
That we do. Looks like we're going to see if they're using those effectively.
There it is. PUTR is shooting the...
PUTR does not need to shoot the sentry. They can shoot the base. It is open.
Yep. There's no shield. There's no invulnerability. PUTR can directly fire at A&M's base, and 1 or 2 shots is going to give them a huge lead in this match.
A&M cannot tunnel vision on a win condition here because both of these standards on the PUTR Alliance are very deadly.
The standard missing most of these projectiles
infantry
against PUTR's sentry, still at 600 HP.
Looks like red standard 3 is having to retreat a little bit. Go back to that rezone.
But look at this bottom right-hand view of your screen, and the base from Texas A&M damaged for the first time this weekend.
And that is a huge lead for PUTR. That means A&M has to get all the way through the sentry and damage the base.
From Texas A&M. What a great view from our producers right here. Although Austin, who's been helping us out all weekend, is frantically writing on his tablet. There's got to be something happening behind the scenes.
Oh, and that's going to presumably be a rematch.
Yeah, he's saying a rematch. We're going to wait till it's officially confirmed and takes place. But for right now, man alive, PUTR putting on a show here.
It's almost a reverse situation from last game. Some chip damage done on the base, while a full health sentry and full health base is there. This is going to be really interesting. Now there's not such a full health on the PUTR Alliance. Their sentry taking some damage, but the hero going down.
56 left to go.
Even if this is a rematch, it is still really good practice.
Yep, and the momentum swing. The momentum swing is going to be intense. Look at PUTR. They're in the skirmishes. They said, hey, this part of the match hasn't changed. The skirmish is still the same. Oh, and they die. There goes, I believe that's the UT standard going down.
It is. Looked like it was from Aerial Overheat, which should be...
Hero from Texas A&M escapes with an absolute sliver of health.
Both teams just retreating back, healing up, getting ready to keep skirmishing, at least putting good use to practice with infantry combat if Matt, this is going to be a rematch.
Here would be very consequential and very interesting. Typically, we don't see those beyond the first round. That first round, if there's a rest system issue, typically it's a rematch.
Ooh, and then that's going to be the hero falling to believe the Purdue standard.
This is definitely a momentum swing. This internal skirmish that's going back and forth now has nothing to do with ref systems. It's just straight up 2v2 equality between the two teams. Anyone's match.
It looks like PUTR is taking the victory for the skirmishes so far. Oh, and look at that. It's because of the level advantage. Both of the PUTR Alliance are level 3, while A&M is level 2 hero, level 2 standard, and that hero is going to be falling once again. Respawn timer is getting longer after every death, means that it's going to take them much longer to revive.
30 seconds left to go, and this is great strategy we're seeing out of Putter. When they have an advantage, regardless of how the advantage comes, defense is the name of the game. Just run the clock out. You're winning. Don't risk it all. You don't want to throw a 50-foot bomb to get that final touchdown if you're already 14 points ahead. It's too risky for an interception.
Chat, we're talking about the Red Sentry possibly having
5 seconds
hit
left
registration
to go.
issues. Those armor plates are pretty small, and it is moving. A&M is manually aiming, which makes it a lot harder to hit moving
Applause
targets.
for Putter. What a match. Chat. 3, 2, 1.
Second match, 1-1.
Third, yeah. Second match ended 1-1, but now we're in match 3.
Sentry is online, at least for now. For
Both
A&M.
sentries moving.
A&M having a turret we have seen at least shoot. Whether or not that has hit armor panels is up for debate.
Austin, if you just switch that camera back, it'll auto log in. Here we go.
Trying to get a mid view for you guys. Because right now we can actually see all 4 robots. Well, spoke too soon.
Yep. Awesome. Look at all that going. This is just some light skirmishing. But look at Texas A&M's hero is down.
And that's going to be early
Putter
levels.
takes a kill.
Early
my
levels
gosh!
for Putter is going to be disaster for
A&M
A&M.
again losing the skirmish. Their sentry doesn't seem to be detecting that red robot. Oh no!
Or at least not shooting with any confidence. Looks like we're going to be able to see. Oh, it does
Red
not look
from Putter, right in front of the sentry. The CV diff is not the way of Texas A&M. It's Putter. It's Putter with the advantage going into round 3. Texas A&M is silent as the match progresses.
Also, both now
Oh
Putter
my
Alliance
goodness.
robots level 3. We've seen them use this advantage extremely well. A&M standard getting some damage off, but looking at how little damage all those hits did because of the level difference is a quite stark
William pointing
difference.
out that maybe the hero might be down, like having issues. Regardless, he's about to get spawn killed if he doesn't move.
Purdue
Red
already being
Standard
level
3
3
retreating very intelligently. Putter knows they have the advantage. They just got to play this one safe, and they will take the best of 3.
They just need a little bit of damage on that sentry, and that sentry is not even shooting back. It is just a moving target.
Oh my
They're going to
goodness,
take the hero down
a
again.
hero that doesn't move is easy target. And now a level 1 standard driven by Elizabeth has got to fight 2 level 3s. I don't know, Matt. I don't know if that's doable.
Well, we've seen them beat this before, even if with the spin
Oh
to
my
win.
goodness, but she's getting absolutely melted.
She's got barely any health left. It's going to put her in a pretty tough spot without infantry support from the hero.
Look at that. She's trading back, though. Standard 3 from Putter at 1 shot.
About to fall. All she needs is 1 kill, and that's going to make it a lot easier to get the next one. And that is
Oh my
going to happen.
gosh!
Level
She
2
does
standard.
it! She pulls it off! A level 1 standard takes down 2 level 3 standards!
Not quite.
Oh my
Purdue
goodness. Both
making
teams
a very
deciding
hasty
to shake
retreat.
hands there. Elizabeth now level 2. Wow. That's insane. I cannot believe that they pulled that off.
The hero
now,
is moving, so something's happening for the hero now.
neither team
Change of pace.
has done any damage to the sentry, so those big win conditions still available for both squads.
Level 2, level 3 standards versus 1 level 2 and a hero. The hero going into the action with barely any health left. These ricochets might just get to
The
his
health
health
of
bar.
all of the robots extremely low.
Oh, and that is going to be Purdue's standard knocked offline by
And now it's a
Elizabeth
level 3
behind the
standard
barrier.
for Texas A&M.
Oh,
It
you
is
see?
now a very even game once again with 1 minute and 50 seconds left to go.
The A&M standard actually did get a kill on Purdue, so that's going to make their respawn timer go up a little bit higher if they're able to get
there we
another
go,
kill.
Elizabeth taking
Looks like
shots
they're going to
at
go
the
try to
sentry.
secure that win condition with the sentry
Doing a little bit
damage.
of damage there.
They have hit the sentry. That is going to be
Elizabeth
an
and the
A&M lead for a
standard team
slight amount.
literally have all of A&M on their back. Sentry doing nothing. Hero doing nothing. This is insane. 1v2 Sentry.
Purdue's gonna have to make a
1v2
hasty
standard.
retreat. And that is going to be a kill
It's
coming
another
across.
kill. Oh
And that's
my
going to be
word.
substantial more damage on the
Putter
sentry,
had
securing
it.
a win
They
condition
had it
for a
in the
minute.
bag. They lost based on driver skill. It's a skill diff. It's not a CV diff. It's not a robot diff. It's not a team diff. It's a driver diff.
Both robots very low on the side of the Putter Alliance. Blue Standard 4 almost full health, and that is going to be another death on the hero. The hero has
Oh
not
my
fired
goodness.
a single round this match. I don't believe. Oh wait, no, there has been a couple rounds fired, I believe, or at least leaked out of the front of it. Look at how long that respawn time is in the bottom right. It takes forever for him to come back up because
39
he's been
seconds to
killed
go.
so many times.
This is still anyone's game. PUTR has got to take out that standard from Texas A&M and be able to deal a lot of damage to the Sentry. Their Sentry sitting at 10 HP.
That Sentry might get knocked offline as A&M is going back to refill ammo, expending all of the ammunition and needing to go quickly back to as 19 seconds remain. One shot on that standard or Sentry is going to take it offline, which it does. That is going to put A&M in a very sizable lead in the last 10 seconds, and I think that is going to secure the match.
This will go the way of Texas A&M. Oh my goodness.
2 seconds left, not much else to do.
I believe they gave a yellow card there at the very end, but it won't matter.
A&M claiming the win, going into the dropout matches now.